you're going to be able to pop the champagne for the Broadway spectacular Moulin Rouge the Musical. It's the winner of 10 Tony Awards, including Best Musical. Moulin Rouge debuted in Indianapolis at the Murat Theater last night. And joining me now is one of the leads, Christian Douglas, who performs as Christian in the musical.
That's right.
So you don't have to remember about who you're going to cheer for. His name is in the program as well. So Christian, the first performance last night, how did everything go?
It was great. The
Yeah.
audience was fantastic. They really kind of gave us all energy on stage, and that's always a plus. Like we, get out there and kind of lay it all on the line. So to have the audience behind us is always so wonderful. So
yeah, and one of the things too is that this is Baz Luhrmann's revolutionary film. It comes to life on stage. It's remixed in this new musical form. I'm a huge fan of the movie. But for those who may not know, if you've been living under a rock and don't know the plot of Moulin Rouge, what is the plot?
essentially, it's about a young writer who comes from America in seek of romance and excitement and love. He meets two bohemian friends who take him to the Moulin Rouge, where he meets Satine and essentially falls immediately in love. And then sort of various things, hiccups ensue, and there's a love triangle, and you have to go see the show to find out. To
find out the ending, of
Right.
course. Yeah, but there are so many wonderful songs in the movie, and the musical as well. My personal favorite is El Tango de Roxanne.
Yes.
That's my favorite. But a lot of other people probably know the Lady Marmalade song, but what other songs are in the show from the movie, and then what other new songs can the audience expect?
Yeah, there's a ton of new songs.
Nice.
When they made the musical, they updated it from the movie, but Tango de Roxanne is in
Nice.
there, Lady Marmalade is in there. A lot of the classics from the movie are also in the stage show, but there's Katy Perry, there's Adele, there's Gnarls Barkley.
Oh, wow.
There's over 70 songs, either in snippets or in full. So there'll be tons of earworms for you to latch on to.
Okay, so let's talk about you for a second. So how long have you been singing, acting, dancing? Kind of give us a little bit of your background now.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I've been singing since I was in middle school to some degree. I was in choir, and then studied classical music in college. I sang in the Army chorus for 4 years, and then I moved to New York and pursued theater. So it's been sort of a lifetime evolution of kind of finding theater, really within the last 4 or 5 years when I started doing theater.
So, one of the things is when you have a lot of young kids, especially in the Indiana area too, especially up in the northern counties like South Bend area too, you got a lot of kids up there in theater. Any advice for them with you and now kind of what you're doing, advice for young ones that want to get into it?
Just keep going and study. Audition, take classes. If you enjoy it, if you love being on stage, just keep pursuing it. And as long as you have that love and the desire to do it, you'll find your way. So
now, speaking of love and desire with the Moulin Rouge, nice. Again, you play the main character of Christian. What is your favorite thing about the show and you playing this character in the role?
I mean, I've loved the show for a while, since I was in high school. I loved the movie. And just the arc of Christian as a character, he comes in like this naive sort of golden retriever, wide-eyed kid.
That's a great way to put it. I like that.
And then by the end, it's really a transformation that he kind of, it becomes a more grounded, he experiences some pain, and as an actor, it's really fun to play that arc of the character. And also the music, it feels like the perfect fit for my voice, and yeah, it's been great to do the role.
Well, we thank you so much for coming in early, especially after last night's performance. And you're going to have to go check Christian out and give him a little wave and say you saw him on Wish TV. The show runs until January 19th at the Murat Theater. They say there's some mature content, so they recommend for kids age 12 plus, but it seems like it's going to be family friendly too. Yeah, it's a family show. It's a great show, great music. Go to indianapolis.broadway.com. Christian Douglas, break a leg, as they say in theater. You can't say good luck, break a leg. And thank you so much for coming in. Yeah.